What's going on, Dragon Brawler? Scott Seven, your guild master here for Players Guild. I'm joined by Loki Smith. Where are you,
I'm at work.
Loki? So, yeah, not our usual spot, not our usual setup, so bear with any of the technical difficulties. But let's get into today's reveals. We have some amazing, amazing reveals, starting with Pan soaring through space. An absolute unit of a card. She is a super
She
rare.
looks amazing.
It
She looks
looks
absolutely.
fantastic. Got a little cheeky tongue
Yeah.
out. A 2-drop with 2 specified red. 0 5k. 5k power. Blocker. Activate main. Limit 1. Spirit boost 1. If you have 2 or more energy, play this card from under your unison. We've seen this quite
That
a
is
bit.
no, but this is very interesting because this one doesn't cost energy per se. It only costs you the spirit boost.
Which you probably will have a marker on the card.
Yes, you're going to have the marker, but the fact that you can literally drop this is literally a free drop blocker.
Yep, no, that's true. That's true. But the main spice of this card and the reason she's a super rare, activate min, limit 1, pay 2 red if your leader card is a Son Goku GT. So that's not actually restricted. Like you
No,
could just a Son
it can be
Goku
the old
GT.
leader.
Yep. Play up to
It can
1.
also be a green leader because we had a green one, didn't we?
Yeah, we do have a green GT. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play up to 1 Son Goku GT and and up to 1 Trunks GT card. So new way of writing text here. We have a hyphen, both red
Yeah.
and with 15k power or less, and another hyphen from under a spaceship vessel of hope in your unison area. So this
So
guy, this can play so many good cards.
yes, this can play so many good cards. There is a Trunks that when you increase his power, he gets he draws you a card. There is the one that when you attack, you get to take a life and he gets crit. I don't remember what's his name, but you know which one I mean.
Yeah, I don't know the name off the top of my head, but I know which one you're on about.
Yeah, it
Going
was
back
very.
to the
Uh,
original Goku.
yes, I really like the new wording though.
Yeah,
It
with the
makes it very
hyphens.
clear what we're on about.
Yeah, like
Rather than have a repetition, Son Goku GT red Son Goku GT with 15,000 power or less, and one red Trunks GT with 15 power or less.
yeah, it's just like both of them need these stats. Cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
two
Yeah.
different characters. There is a good amount of because it doesn't check the cost, right? There
hmm
was the free drop that was 15k critical Goku GT.
Yeah, and then there's the one that's if your life is 4 or less, it becomes a 5-drop, which then allows you to
Yes,
play triple
to X Evo.
flash. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this card
No.
is devastatingly strong.
And the fact that you don't remove her from board, right?
Nope, she stays.
And she doesn't check for how much energy you have for the other skill. So I guess the idea is on turn 2 when you have 2 energy, you put her under your unison to get the markers, remove a marker, play her, and pay that 2 energy to use her effect.
Yep. And
You remove
also,
tons of cards from under your unison, but still, the board presence is stupid on turn 2.
yeah, I mean, you're against an aggro deck. You're looking at you could potentially do triple flash turn 2. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That is terrifying. Also, just some other cool things about this card. Like, just she does have blocker, so innately she will protect your unison if you need to.
Yeah.
She's combo fodder. She's just really good. This is a really solid SR. I absolutely adore it. I think it's a really good
But
design.
again, this is not a pan that you want to evolve that lewd on
Oh
top
no
of.
no 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 no. That is very true. So we'll move on to Super Saiyan Trunks soaring through space.
So soaring through space is the other one, and then yesterday we had a different one, right? Naming convention,
Yeah, we had
adventure something,
Adventures Advent, I think.
something like that.
But yeah, so
So
this
we're
guy
waiting for Trunks like that.
he is a 15k, so he can be played by this pan. 2-drop, specified red, 4 cost total, 0 5 combo. Barrier, evolve with the draw 1 on a red Trunks GT, which, you know, that's pretty solid. There's quite a few Trunks GTs. There's Searchers, there's criticals. Like, there's plenty of good Trunks GTs out there. While this card
Yeah,
is in rest mode, your opponent can't attack your Unison cards.
that is huge.
Yep. So yeah, it's almost Deadly Defender-esque, right? Like it has barriers, so you
Yeah,
can't just remove it. You have to attack into it. Granted, it's 15k, but we'll get onto why that's really not that relevant. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. It gets -10. That's a fine effect. It's nothing major. But activate main limit 1. If your opponent has 1 or more energy, pay 1 red to play this card from under your Unison. We know cards from the drop can go into or
your
under the
unison.
Unison.
And
This
then you can
card
play
is
it in again.
amazing. I love
Yeah,
this
if they
card.
don't kill your Goku, you get so much value out of this card.
Yep. And, of course, you can chain attack on top of it.
Yes, I think that's the huge thing, that you can chain attack on top of him. And we know that chain attack is an amazing card. Looking at how this deck goes, I would not be surprised if it's going to be running maybe 2 of Babidi, because it is mono red deck, and it looks like it
Ooh.
might be able to get to that 6 energy.
That is like a deep cut shout. Set 2 Babidi. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. One of the first cards to get in a rat. Uh,
Yes.
it's just, yeah. I can't believe how well this archetype's come to fruition. When I saw that we're gonna get Red GT, there was hope for this Red GT chain. They have done so much.
The cards are really good because you have a payoff of putting them under the Unison, and then you can pay them off from under the Unison.
Yes. They're all like combo starters for the old stuff, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh,
Because
now you can play this old card on it. It's like, oh, no, this is its own thing. It can work in its own thing, but it also works with the old stuff. And I think that is the perfect balance we were aiming for, and they've nailed it with us. I really do think they've nailed it with us.
that's one of those things, because normally when you have, like when they try to do reboot GT again, they used it into green.
Yeah, and it don't work.
It didn't work because it couldn't work with the old stuff, and they were very hermetic. They were trying to be very hermetic with every set working only with with itself.
Yeah.
But at some point they would be running out of those possibilities, and I like the fact that they found their way of doing this, because all those cards are amazing in the old thing, or you can use the old card text, like Triple Flash that was mentioned here, can be used in this deck.
Yeah,
very easily.
I'm really excited to see, like this, like leading into the Zenkai series is super promising. Like, because this isn't Zenkai series yet, so whatever Z Leaders does to this game, I'm very excited to see now.
At this point, I'm actually getting excited about the Machine Mutants, because this clearly works with the old stuff. So I do hope Machine Mutants work with the old stuff as well.
Yeah, Machine Mutants is tomorrow, hopefully. Let's carry on. We've got Trunks Battle on M2, which is a free cost, 2 specified red, 0/5 15k. Again, can be played from this pan. Blocker, evolve for 1. You get the draw on any red Trunks GT, so it's fine.
Again, it's evolve skill, not X evolve.
Yep. Auto, limit 1. Choose 1 spaceship vessel of hope in your Unison area. Place 1 Saiyan card from your hand under it. When this card is played, draw a card. Add a marker to the chosen card.
So we've seen this skill somewhere else as well.
Yeah, I think there's one more. Goku?
There was another card.
Goku Battle on M2, maybe?
I think so.
But so you play these, like, these aren't when you're played from hand. So Pan plays these guys and replaces themselves.
Yes. And they replace themselves not only in your hand, but they also replace themselves underneath the Unison.
Exactly. There's so much synergy. It's just so, I cannot wait to like just get these cards into untap and play with them. I'm so excited. Activate main, limit 1 red. If you have 2 or more energy, play this card from under your Unison. So basically, a free 15k blocker that replaces itself. I mean, not free because you're paying 1, but
yeah, but if you play him to evolve, you get that replacement. If you play him from underneath, it replaces itself underneath that, and you get to cycle more cards. But the cards that you put under your Unison are not dead unless they kill your Unison.
Exactly, and there is like right now there is only one threat to this deck, and that is the Supreme Kai of Time Secret Rare.
Yes,
because you will just go, I will yeet that Unison. Yeah. Which, like, that's only going to happen once. And we've seen this deck can kind of recur stuff quite easily. Not saying it won't be detrimental, like if you Supreme Kaiser, that it's going to hurt this deck. But there's ways around it. Also, sideboard Mechikabura. Trunks,
Yeah.
Adventures, Advent, a 1-drop, 1 specified red, 0/5, 4K. When this card is played, draw a card, so it replaces itself. Cantrip style. Activate main, limit 1. If you're activate main, limit 1. Choose a spaceship Vessel of Hope in your unison area, put it underneath it, and add a marker.
Yeah, so this is pretty much like that Goku we've seen yesterday
Pay one, add
for
a marker.
Adventures Advent.
Yeah, it's pay
Yeah.
one, add a marker, right? Like, essentially, that's what it is.
And they both replace themselves, right? Because one can tutor from the top 5, this one just draws a card.
Exactly.
I think Trunks is stronger than Goku because it just draws you a card, so you know you'll always hit something. Plus, if you don't put him underneath the spaceship, you can evolve him.
Yeah. I was gonna say that exact thing. It's like you can just drop this guy to evolve on top of him. Like,
yeah.
If you don't need to evolve, or it's like a turn 1 play just to get an extra marker, boom, you're good. It's fine. But like, yeah, this guy's ace. I love him. Like he's there to immediately disappear, no matter which way you look at it, right? Like you play him, you either put him under your unison or you evolve on top of him. Like, there's not much more we can really dive into.
No, it's a good common. It lets you evolve into the train attack. It lets you evolve into any other ones we've seen if you need to, which lets you net more cards, so you get to see more of your deck.
Yeah.
Or if you are in need of those markers for example, your leader ability for the Sparking 10.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Like, he's
then
a
you
really
can do
good
that
fodder
as
for
well.
that, yeah. So let's
also, it can be played from underneath your leader with Pan, and then be put immediately underneath. I think that's one thing that we haven't considered. Pan can play those 1-drops, both Goku and Trunks.
That's true, yeah.
Because 15,000 power
or less.
Yeah, so you play them, you get both of their skills, and then you put them both underneath again. So you build stupid markers.
Oh, I can't wait to play with this deck. There's so much ideas running through me. Then we have Clash on M2. This card looks so good for a common. What the hell?
This card is very good. I already read it. This card is ridiculously good.
Take us through it,
in my
then.
opinion.
Take us through it.
So it's a 1-drop red extra card. Activate main. You choose one of your red battle cards. Doesn't need to be mono red, just red battle cards.
Okay.
And then you choose one. The chosen card can attack battle cards in active mode for the turn.
Oh, this is huge.
Or you choose one of your opponent's battle cards and minus it by power, by power of your chosen battle card.
Oh, right. So if I have like a 30k.
If you choose your secret SS4, then you minus 40k something on your opponents for 1 energy.
Oh, that is actually really good.
But it's also huge that it lets you attack the battle cards in active mode.
Really good way of getting around barrier
something
for red.
that is triple attack.
Yeah, really good way of getting around barrier for red. Just any
exactly.
red. Like this is amazing for red.
This card, that's why I said that. I read it. This card is ridiculously good.
Yeah.
Because of that first skill, because it lets you go around barrier. You just need to get something that can attack, and suddenly you can get around barrier very, very easily. Because usually things with barrier are low power, like 9k, 4k, 5k.
This makes me really want to like just destroy Poutine, like the black Poutine that yellow runs. Like just play this and absolutely beat on that card because it is the bane of my existence.
Yes. This is also amazing. This is for any red deck.
Yeah.
Or any deck that runs red battle cards, I should specify.
Yeah, because it's
again, doesn't need to be mono red.
Leader doesn't have to be red. All energy doesn't have to be red. I really love this idea of cards like this.
I hope we get that for every color.
Same, because I like this to me is what I want from like infinite attack rares or the Realm of God cards. I want to see more of this stuff.
Strikes me a lot of that because those are good extra cards that are generic and give you that option. You have that choice of what you're doing.
Yeah, I really want to see more of this like battle or iconic sequence cards.
Yeah.
And they're just good extra cards. Yeah, like, great job on that. Like, I really want to see more of this stuff. And I mean, considering we've got Realm of Gods and they just did that, I think we're on the right track of getting more of this stuff, which is, again, amazing direction going into Zenkai. But setting forth to space, you know what else everyone likes in a deck? Consistency. This card is nuts.
This card is ridiculous. It lets you search the 8-drop.
Yeah, I I don't know what more you want from us, guys. It's a 1-drop, 1 specified red extra card. Choose 1 spaceship vessel of hope in your unison area. Draw a card, so you're replacing the use of this extra card. Add a marker to the card, so you're actually upping your value. Then, because why not add more to this, place a red Saiyan card from your deck under the card.
Why? Like, don't get me wrong. If this card said that a red Saiyan would cost 4 or less, it would still be good. Why the hell it doesn't say that? Why can I find that boss monster immediately? I can set up my boss monster on turn 1.
Honestly, this card is good. Like this, it's objectively amazing.
It is.
Like,
It lets you find whatever you need, whichever piece of the combo you need, or because that 8-drop needs to be 4 energy but only costs 3 energy to play, 1 energy to find the 8-drop and then 3 energy to play it.
exactly.
You play essentially 8 of those 8-drops.
It's a crazy good card. And then we have a skillless Vegeta.
We do?
Yep.
Oh, we do. No, sorry. This is Vegeta GT, and he's not Vegeta's lineage.
Sorry, my bad. It's Vegeta GT, no mustachio.
Yes, it's the worst Vegeta.
Yep. Even Nino's pointed out. I love to see that. Where's the mustache? Exactly. Mustache Gate. The most controversial thing about this set. Where's his mustache? Where's the mustache?
I think there was a moment where he didn't. He had the
He
mustache.
shaves it off, doesn't he? He shaves it off.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm Vegeta now. I'll shave my mustache because I'm awesome. But yeah, apparently this has some connotations with baby, which cool.
Yeah.
I don't really remember that deck. I used to play it, but I don't remember that deck. So yeah, overall, another amazing day of reveals. Honestly, I've seen so many people just love this. Like, it's so refreshing to see. Like, it brings back that nostalgia element, which we can have now. The game's almost getting to 5 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
God.
yeah, I know, right? And Crossworlds was a really good set, a really fun set. So always playing on the nostalgia, that's going to be really huge for me. And yeah, that red evolution chain is just looking super fun. Trunks GT is viable. This pan is absolutely insane. The setting forth to space is absolutely insane. Clash on Planet M2 is going to be a great utility card.
Yeah, that's one of those cards that is going to be essentially anywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere, rather.
Yeah.
And I think if we're going to get one of those in every color, and they're going to be similarly letting us rid of barrier cards. Yeah, that's going to be
blows
huge.
the format wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, what did you think? Let us know in the comments below. We're back tomorrow for Machine Mutants, which, if this is anything to go by, we're in for a treat. I think we're in for a treat. So yeah, any final thoughts, Loki?
No, I hope I will be able to do it tomorrow as well, because tomorrow is Machine Mutants, and I'm again at work.
Yep. So you'll be in your cupboard of catastrophe.
I'm not even in the cupboard. I'm under the rail track.
Oh, you're Harry Pottering this. You're
Yes.
a wizard, Loki. And on that note, we'll see you.
Avada Kedavra.
We'll see you next time.